What's good? Welcome back to another edition of Talk Dat Talk Podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-host with me.
It's your boy D Red Nation, Raider Nation. Stand up. You already know.
Okay.
You already know what.
I see you got your hat on.
I see you, Mr. ATL swagging, huh?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I got the sweater on. It's hot as hell, but I had to at least represent because it ties into the topic today.
Okay.
That we're talking about. The NFL is about to drop the schedule for this year, the 2020-21 schedule.
It should be coming out a little later on the day.
Yeah.
A little later on the day. So
should be coming out. And so what we're going to be talking about, y'all, is two things. First is which AFC or NFC team that played that made the playoffs last year.
Okay.
Is not going to make the playoff this year, right? Uh-huh. And then what AFC and NFC team that didn't make the playoffs last year is going to make the playoff this year. If you tuned into our last episode, man, it was crazy. We was talking about the Bulls and Mike and all that. So make sure you be sure to check out that episode and leave some comments. And be sure to tune into this one because, this is going to be crazy just like the last one was or whatever the case may be. But starting off with the team that is not going to make the playoff this year that made it last year. Who you got? Who you got? I know you think the Raiders not making the playoffs. I think you just wearing that for support.
I'm not even going to entertain that right now because we talk about who's not going to make the playoffs. So right now, we're going to start with the AFC. I'm going to start in the AFC, then I'm going to throw it to you, and then we can, we'll bounce it back like that. So I'm going to go with let's make sure we keep the fans updated. The NFL this year is switching from the 12-team format to the 14-team format.
Okay.
So now, it's only one team that's going to have the bye week. Only going to be one team with the bye.
I like that.
That changes up the playoff landscape. But even with that, here are my three teams that will not be participating in this year's playoffs.
You got three. You picked three teams. You didn't say one. You got – okay. All right.
I got three.
I'm looking forward to this.
We're going to get them up out of here. Okay? Team number one, the shocking team of last year. Mr. Henry went off. Mr. Tannehill did his stingy bingy.
Okay.
But the Tennessee Titans, get them up out of here.
Wow.
Team number two, just because I'm a karma kind of guy. You do bad things to people, bad things tend to happen to you. And then I really don't like the arrogance of this coach because he ain't won nothing. The Houston Texans, get them up out of here.
Wow.
You trade D-Hop,
wow.
You gotta go. That's disrespectful to my guy.
Houston.
You get him up out of here. And the one that's gonna strike the airwaves, the one that's gonna be like, he tripping. The New England Patriots.
What? What?
Get them out of here.
Wait. First of all, you named three teams that go to the playoffs every year. Well, except for one. Except for one team out of that team that you named. You named two teams that go to the playoffs every year, and you don't think that they're going to make the playoffs when they're adding an additional team to the playoffs. Are you kidding me?
I said what I said.
Are you kidding me?
I said what I said. And when we get into who's making it, I'm going to give you the full replacements. So relax, Chief.
Okay.
I said what I said.
So if we talk about the AFC, of last year.
Yeah.
Last year, if we going by the AFC as far as like the teams who I feel who are not going to the playoffs. The one team I'm gonna give you, because it was tough. It was tough. We had the Chiefs that went, we had Texans that went, Tennessee that went, we had Ravens that went, New England,
and the Bills.
And the Bills. The Bills are not going to the playoffs next year.
They win in the division. But let's leave it here or there.
Get him out of there. They're not going to the playoff this year. And I'm going to say that they're not even winning their division without Tom Brady.
Wow.
No, that is a for sure fact. I don't believe in my man Allen. I don't. He's not cut out for the big games. He's not. The only reason I feel like they had a good year last year is because they didn't play nobody. That's why they made it to the playoffs. And they defense gave them the ability to stay in a lot of those games that the offense wasn't producing. That offense is horrendous. That offense don't put up no points. The only reason why they made the playoff last year is because they defense, not because of my man Allen. He didn't do nothing. It was that Bills defense.
But the defense, listen, that defense ain't lost nobody. And can I interest you in a young man by the name of Stephon Diggs? Can I interest you in a young man? You pairing Stephon Diggs with John Brown, Cole Beasley in the slot. They just drafted another young running back to go with the other young running back they got. Mr. Josh Allen had a pretty okay season. They'll be there.
Can I finish?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to interest you in the name.
24th in yards a game, in offensive yards. They are 26 in passing a game. They are 23rd with 19 points and points a game. And the only thing they did good on offense was run the ball, and they was the 6th rushing team in the NFL. Now, let me tell you why they went to the playoffs in general. They was number 2 in defense.
Yeah.
With points allowed.
Yeah.
Number 3 in yards allowed. Number 4 in passing yards allowed, and number 10 in rushing. They was damn near in the top 10 in every defensive category. And I'm going to tell you this, it's hard to sustain that year in to year out. I'm sorry. There's not a lot of elite defending teams that can do it year in and year out. I'm telling you right now, and God forbid somebody get hurt, but I'm telling you that defense is not going to be the same as it was last year. I'm telling you right now. The Buffalo Bills are not going to the playoffs. The Buffalo Bills are not going to the playoffs. You know who else is not going to the playoffs?
Who else in the AFC not going, man? Please enlighten me, because please enlighten me.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for this? I don't know if you ready for this.
Yeah, man. Who not going to the playoffs next year? Please.
I love him.
I
love him.
Oh my God! I know he's not about to say what I think he's about.
I love what he does.
Oh.
I love what he stands for. I love who he is. I love that the coach created the whole offense.
He's saying it. He's saying it, people. He is saying it.
He's the evolution of Mike Vick. Baltimore not going to the playoffs.
Mr. Madden cover, L-Jack, the Great 8, the human highlight reel.
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah. I'm
gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah. It hurt me to say that.
Do you not know what they just did to even get better on defense? Like, do you?
I believe you. I'm not knocking you, but Baltimore is not going to make the playoffs this year. And if they do, if they happen to get in the playoff, it's not going to be a high seed this year.
You're gonna make a lot of people mad with that one.
I know.
I feel like I need that disclaimer at the bottom where it says his thoughts do not reflect the show. I feel like I need that disclaimer.
I'm serious, man, because number one, the defense, they got exposed last year in the playoffs.
Their defense got exposed?
Yes, they did.
But that's what they reloaded.
But I'm saying Henry went for damn near 300 yards in the playoffs. And Lamar Jackson had the worst game ever in his playoff. He was the real reason why the defense got torched, because he couldn't keep the ball out of the opposing team. The Tennessee Titans defense was ruthless. They was ruthless on Lamar Jackson, and he turned the ball over so much, I didn't think he was Lamar Jackson. And I love me some Lamar Jackson. What he does, woo, woo, woo. I don't think that's going to cut it this year. I think a lot of more teams are going to make Lamar Jackson throw the ball. And though they did draft some young guns on the receiving end, I do think they're going to be a little bit better offensively in passing. But let's talk about the facts, bro. The Baltimore Ravens was 27th in the league in passing. And the reason why they won a lot of those games is because they was number 2 in yards a game and number 1 in rushing. They averaged 33 points alone. And a lot of those came from running the football. And that's why I feel they're going to load the box and they're going to make Lamar Jackson beat him with his arm. And that is when you're going to really see Lamar Jackson. Is he really cut out to be an elite quarterback? When you take away the run, when you make him throw the ball, we're not going to give you no pressure. We're not going to send the pressure. We're gonna keep your butt in that pocket, and we're going to make you make that throw. Now, if you beat us with your arm, we're going to live with that. But that no, it's not working. You remember what happened with Cam Newton, right? The Superman, right? He had that year of the season. The season of his lifetime, MVP, all the kids. Superman. He was the guy. What happened after that?
I mean, he's been hurt. They went to the playoffs once, and it ain't been
because they make Cam Newton throw the football. They making Cam Newton a thrower. They making Cam Newton rely on that arm, and it's hard. That's why Pat Mahomes sets himself apart from the elite quarterbacks to the running quarterbacks to the pocket quarterback. He could do it all. And Lamar Jackson, I gotta see more, bro. You cannot be 27th in the league in passing. You can't be 27th in the league in passing and think that people are going to let you to run the ball the same way they let you run the ball last year. No, it's not. He's going to get exposed if he don't get better in the passing game. And that's why I think Baltimore Ravens not making play.
All right, well, you got 2 teams out in the AFC, so that means you're going to have to put 3 teams in. So we're going to move on to this NFC. So the NFC teams that made it was the Niners, Packers, Vikings, Saints, Eagles, and Seattle.
Yep.
Who's not making it? Uh-oh. Oh, I feel like you about to piss a lot of people off now. I can just sense Bake is pissing off people right now. It's you. You and the viewing public gonna have to live with this. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
They gonna be mad at me.
Oh, I can
A lot
feel
of
it.
my dogs is gonna be mad at me with this.
Oh, he about to say something crazy.
The San Francisco 49ers are not making the playoff next year. I said it. I'm going to say it. They're not making the playoff next year.
Oh, we're going to have to postmark this.
Seattle is going to be better. Seattle's going to be better. Arizona's going to be better.
And the Rams?
And the Rams are still going to be better. The 49ers are not making the playoffs this year. Last year, they skimmed by the skim of the TT. And it was because the Los Angeles Rams gave them a chance to get in that playoff. The Rams couldn't cut it at the end because it was a three-way tie damn near. It was Seattle, it was San Francisco, and it was the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams dropped the ball later in the season, and 49ers lucked out.
Wow.
49ers are not making the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs. Now, who else in the NFC? Ready for this? I'm about to make a lot of people mad right now.
So I'm
making a lot of people mad with this next pick. You ready for this?
Enlighten the people.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The Green Bay Packers are not making playoffs next year. I said it. It's friction in that locker room with Aaron Rodgers and that coach, and they're not going to be on the same page. They want. Let's go over the Packers. Let's go over the Packers offense because Aaron Rodgers didn't have the best year. He didn't have the best year that he had. He didn't have the best year. Listen to these stats: 15th in the league for points a game.
Yeah.
18th in the league for yards a game, 17th in the league for passing yard, and then rushing yards. I don't even know how they was first. I don't even know how they beat 49ers. That's a shocker to me that they was first. And the only reason no, they wasn't first. They was 15th. Let me read that correctly. They was 15th. And then on the defensive end, they're 9th in points. Yards, they're 18th. Passing yards, they're 14th. And rushing yards, they're 23. They're not making the playoffs next year.
You know they was one game away from the Super Bowl, right? Just one.
Bro, come on now. They stood no chance against the 49ers. That offense was horrendous. Aaron Rodgers had one player to throw the ball to. When you take away one player you can throw the ball to, where's you going? And if you look at the draft this year, they didn't even help him out. They're not trying to win. They're thinking about the future. They're not thinking about right now. That is why the Green Bay Packers are not going to the playoffs. They're not going to. I'd be lucky if they win 8 games this year. I'd be lucky if they win 8 games this year. I'm sorry. I said it. Frisco, Green Bay, not going. Be mad all you want, but I'm telling you what it is and what's going to happen. They not going to the freaking playoffs, even with 7 teams. Facts.
Wow.
Facts.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go. Okay. Well, I'm trying to regroup because this man just said the NFC Championship game representative.
Nope. Yep.
So he's saying the Super Bowl hangover gonna hurt the Niners.
Oh yes, for sure.
And I just drafted a young QB and didn't give A-Rod no weapons is going to hurt the Packers.
Yes, sir.
I'm real interested to see who you're going to have to replace those teams.
So, I got some team.
So, since it's on me, I mean, as I scoured and looked at it, I wasn't real convinced in the NFC. So I only had one team not making it. I only had one. I'm not as
what team is that?
I'm not as controversial as you. I'm gonna keep it 100. Not that controversial. The Minnesota Vikings ain't making the playoffs. Chief.
All those
get them up out of here. I do not believe in first cousins. I don't. I mean, Uncle Shay said all the time, I have no faith in first cousins. Wow. And then I also believe that, unfortunately, the Chicago Bears would be a little better because I feel like they're going to bitch Mitchell Trubisky and Sunshine Nick Foles going to come in and do a little bit of work for them. So I have no faith in Minnesota, and we are getting Minnesota up out of here.
Okay, so if you only took one team out, who's the two teams that's replacing them?
So this is before the schedule come out. This is before preseason. This is before all that. So I'm going to break it down to you by division winners and wild card seeds. I'm not going to give records because I ain't seen schedules yet. So I'm going to give you division winners, wild card seeds. So out the NFC East, it pains me to say this. You already know those type of things that it just hurt when you got to say it, but you got to be a realist because you got to remove how you feel from, It pains me to say this, but the Dallas Cowboys will win the NFC East next year.
Okay, Dallas going to the playoff next year.
Dallas Cowboys win the NFC East. And the NFC North, I don't think it's enough friction. The Green Bay Packers will win the NFC North and be in the playoffs.
No. Not
even. In the NFC South, because it's hot down there. You got hot Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
You got Drew Brees. You got the new and improved Carolina Panthers with Coach Matt Rule. But you got that one guy that I'm so goddamn happy he is out of the AFC. Tommy Terrific, Tampa 12, TB 12 to Tampa, whatever you want. You guys have a bang. Gronk, Goodwin, Evans, Brady, Arians. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win the NFC South.
Wow.
In the NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers will win the NFC West.
Wow.
So those might be 4 division winners.
I can't believe you said that.
My 3 wild card teams will be the Seattle Seahawks because I can't doubt Dane's Rush. I just can't. I can't. Just can't doubt him. I got the Philadelphia Eagles making it because I believe in what they got going on. And my last team that'll be getting in is them boys from Nolans. Drew Brees and company. Them Nolans boys will be in the playoffs. So I got Niners, Packers, Saints, Eagles, Seahawks, Bucks, Cowboys.
Wow.
That's my 7.
Well, I'm going to tell you why you're extremely wrong.
Because extremely.
Two of those teams you just said ain't even making it.
Oh,
so I got to tell you my replacement. If we're going by the NFC East,
okay.
The NFC East, all right? The winner out of the NFC East, I'm going to make a lot of people mad right now.
Here you go again.
I'm going to make a lot of people mad right now.
Who's going to win the NFC East? Who's going to win the NFC East?
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this? The Dallas Cowboys will win NFC East.
All right.
I just wanted to say Dallas Cowboys got better. I still don't believe in Dak. I'm sorry, I love Dak, but I don't believe in Dak. He's got to show me more on passing game. He got weapons now, so there's no excuse. He's got weapons. You got my man D.D. Lambs or C.D. Lambs.
C.D. Lambs.
He got my man Cooper. Yep. And he got a hog in the backfield. You got a tight end, bro. You got everything you need to be an elite quarterback. Now you got to make it happen. There's no more excuses for you to be like. And he got hogs that came about last year that balled out for him too, as well. So he got weapons. So there's no reason for them to even go 8-8. That was a atrocity for them to go 8-8. So I'm gonna say Cowboys is gonna take the East. The team that's going to take the North. You're gonna
the North, people.
You're going to be mad at me. You're going to be super mad at me. I'm going with my man Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota will be the North, the team out of the North. That's just what it is. They're coming out of the North. They coming out of the North, bro. They are coming out of the North. With that team, Cousins is going to ball out. He don't have that friction with Diggs. See, when it's hard to play with elite receivers that just demand the ball, man. You can't throw the ball how you want to throw that thing. And now he's going to be playing with people that's going to be doing his thing, and he's not going to have that pressure of having to throw the ball to Diggs all the time. And he's going to ball out. They're going to win the North. All right, now in the South. Now, this hurts my heart. This hurt my heart.
You got to be a realist. So I want to hear this.
I got to be honest. As much as I love my boys, much as I love my Falcons, with Tom Brady in our division, the man who took a Super Bowl away from our city.
He did. Oh, wait. Y'all was up 28-3, but carry on. Okay.
Let's not talk about that, all right? It's already hurts me to my day to even talk about that man and what now he's in our division. Now he's playing against these boys right here. Twice. I'm about to shake up the world. Atlanta Falcons is coming out of the NFC South. You damn right. We're getting it right this year. We are going. We restocked our line. We got Maddie some help. We got my man Gurley. And we got one of the best receivers in the game, Julio Smoking Jones. You can't guard him one-on-one. You can't guard him two-on-one. We gonna shock the world this year. We're gonna beat that number 12, Tom Brady. Because everybody giving it to Tom Brady because of what he did in New England. Woo-dee-woo-dee-woo. Okay, nobody give Belichick that credit. Belichick is a guru. Tom Brady is taking what the defense get him. He didn't really do no crazy stuff, man. That's a different story for another day. Tom Brady team managed. He game managed. He took what the defense gave him. That's what he did. He played like a smart quarterback supposed to play. He played like damn near every quarterback in the NFL supposed to play. So as far as like a gunslinger like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady ain't never been that. He's been the guy that plays very, very smart. And that's why he wins a lot. And I'm not going to take that away from him. But he's not a gunslinger. Just because he got Gronk and he got those weapons, no. They're not winning the South. Drew Brees is the only people we got to worry about because they play us very, very well. Drew Brees is tough. The New Orleans Saints is tough, but I think even though they added Jenkins to that defense, and that's a big dog. I think we're going to take them. I think we're going to win the South. I think a lot of people in the South records are going to be very, very close this year. Very, very close. I'm not sleeping on Carolina either. They got my big Bridgewater. Don't disrespect Bridgewater. Bridgewater is a dog. He can get it done. But my boys is coming out. I would never go against my boys. They coming out of that South as the number one seed in the South. That's just me.
Like, I could have understood you said they making you have them winning a division?
They win in the division. And I'm going to say this. The Seattle Seahawks is winning the West. They're winning the West. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Them boys is going to beat the crap out of the Frisco next year. They going to give it to Frisco. They going to give it to Frisco.
Oh, you got a lot of 49er friends.
I don't care. I want you to hear this. 49er fans. First of all, you're not going to the playoffs. Second of all, you're not winning your division. So you better like it now. You better like what you did last year because you ain't repeating this year. You're not going to the playoffs and you're not winning your division. Now my wild card teams, all right?
You got three of them now. You got three of them now.
Chicago Bears are going to the playoffs.
The Bears? The Bears.
Bears are going to the playoffs. They got Nick Foles for a reason. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be able to provide a more offensive threat than my man Trubinsky. Let's just call it a spade a spade. Trubinsky ain't Insky. He ain't Insky. That's just what it is. That's why they didn't pick up that option for him, because they don't believe in Trubinsky. He's on that way to the Binsky. That's where he's going right now. And Nick Foles is going to help them win more games. And that's why they will get in the playoffs.
Yeah, Trubisky messed up when he wanted to be called Mitchell instead of Mitch.
Yeah.
I feel like when somebody kind of gives you Mitch Trubisky and you're like, no, I want to be Mitchell, I just don't feel like you're going to win. So I agree, sir.
No.
I don't think they're making the playoffs, but he ain't the one. But
y'all going to be mad at this. I think the Saints are going to make the playoffs. The Saints are going to make the playoffs next year. They're going to be a wild card seat.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm really about to shock y'all.
Because you got one spot left.
Damn right I do.
You got a singular spot left.
You damn right I do.
Don't say nothing crazy, Mr. Baker. You gonna say
Los Angeles Rams are making the playoffs.
Wait.
Okay, Tampa Bay not even going to the playoffs this year. Everybody is so riled up that Tampa Bay and Tom Brady no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can take Tom Brady on the team, but you forgetting what you took Tom Brady off. New England had one of the best freaking offensive lines in the NFL. Tampa Bay ain't up there with no offensive line.
But they just drafted it. They just shored it up.
Hold on. Just because you draft don't mean you're going to come in and be balling like that. Let's call a spade a spade. Jameis Winston, yes, he threw for 29 interceptions, but that's because he was under pressure a lot of those times. He was under pressure, under duress a lot of those times. So a lot of those throws was forced throws. That's not going to change because Tom Brady come in. I don't care what you – bro, when Tom Brady had struggle years is because his offensive line. It's offensive line. And I don't think Tampa Bay offensive line is good enough to get them to the playoffs. So that's why I think, like I said, the Vikings, the Bears, the Falcons, the Saints, Seattle, the Rams, and the Cowboys are going to the playoffs. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going on. I'm shocking the world, baby. And when it happens, if we able to have an NFL season this year, and when we
got to come back to this.
When it happens, I want everybody to call me the guru of ghouls. Bake the guru of ghouls. Bake the guru. When it happened, the way I'm saying it happened, call me Bake the Guru of Ghouls.
Oh, Bake the Guru of...
You heard it. I said it first. I said it before anybody else said it. Tom Brady not going to the playoff. See, you reap what you sow. When you leave your team like the way he did, I don't care. Even though they say it was all cool, all of them, no, he knew he was gone. He knew he was out. He knew he was gone.
Oh, wow.
At the end of the season. And it's going to come back to bite. And Bill Belichick, let's go to the AFC because I can't wait. I can't wait. Get to the AFC. Who's your teams you got in the AFC, dog?
Well, this is my division. This is, my conference at least. So, my AFC North winner.
Okay.
No one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
AFC North winners.
I
believe in Josh Allen, and I believe that their offense will be at least top 15 in the league this year. Just my beliefs.
Okay.
That's my belief. No Brady, no problem. That's how I believe.
Okay.
Coming out the AFC, that's the AFC East, my bad. The AFC East, the Bills will win. Coming out the AFC North, I'm running with L-Jack. Lamar Jackson will be back in the playoffs, and they will win the division. They won't be 14-2 or whatever their record was last year, but they win in that division. That's just my belief. Coming out the AFC South, because I got the Titans up out of here. I got the Texans up out of here. The Indianapolis Colts with old man Philip Rivers at the helm. Evan Taylor at running back. Indianapolis Colts will be in the playoffs next year.
Okay.
As the division winner. And because, as much as pain me to say this, until proven otherwise, the Chiefs will win the AFC West. And I'm a Raider fan. You know how that pains me. But for my wild card, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be back in the mix.
Okay.
And you want to know something that's going to ruffle some feathers? That's going to be like, he said, what? He did. He picked who?
I want to hear this.
The Cleveland Browns.
Oh, that's not bad. I like that.
Cleveland Browns. I mean, a lot of people ain't going to rock with that.
I like that.
And my last wild card team. I'm not saying they're going to be the last wild card team, but one of the wild card teams that's getting it. And you heard it here. You heard it here. Them boys from Las Vegas, Nevada. The Las Vegas Raiders will be in the dance this year, baby. Carr and Company with Henry Ruggs and Tyrell Williams, Darren Waller at tight end. We got the juice. Josh Jacobs in the backfield, Larry Bowden Jr., Hunter Renfrow. The defense has been revamped. We've added Demarius Randall. We got a dog in Damon Arnett. Jeff Heath. We added 2 linebackers in Nick Kowalski and Littleton from the Rams. We'll be there. And there's nothing no one can do about it. And if you really want to hold my gun to the fire, we may fuck around and be the team representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. You heard it from me first. Las Vegas Raiders.
Are you finished?
I think I am.
Are you finished? Because
the nation.
Because I think you talk about me being biased. You said they going to the Super Bowl?
I said if you hold my foot to the fire.
Oh, okay. All right, we going to put that fire out. And I'm going to tell you who's making the AFC playoffs next year. Coming in the AFC North, bro. No, let's go with the East. It's no other than Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. They have not missed the playoffs in God know how long. And they ain't going to start now. And they haven't lost. When was that?
I just want to put this out there. The last time they missed the playoffs, a certain someone got hurt in game 1.
No.
And that certain someone.
They still went to playoffs. Is that the year when they had Castle? Yes, they did. They went to playoffs.
Didn't make it, my friend. They went 11-5 and didn't get in.
All right, they're going to win 11 games this year. They're going to win 11 games. I don't care what you call it. With that team, they win 11 games. They probably didn't get in because everybody else was really good. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win that division yet again until Bill Belichick is not the coach from the New England Patriots. That team ain't going nowhere. If you paid attention to how they drafted this year, if you paid attention to how they're smart as hell. They're smart as hell. Smart as hell. See, they're going to put up points because they got a great offensive line. So whoever you put back there is going to make it happen. Look at what's my man, the one who was the quarterback, Briscoe? Is it Briscoe?
Brissett.
Brissett. You see what he did? Jacoby. You see what he did? You see out there doing his thing? And then he went and been the star quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. So they make everybody. Oh, that's a quarterback look amazing. No, hold on. Before we get into that, let me finish my list. The AFC North, the division winners are those Cleveland Dog Browns. They are going to take the division this year. Oh, yes, I believe it. I believe it. I believe the Cleveland Dog Browns. They about to shut the whole thing down. Bruh, they are winning that division next year. They are winning that division next year. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just calling a spade. Landry, they're going to get it done. Landry going to get it done. They're going to get rid of my man Odell because he's toxic. I love Odell, but he's not part of the team. He wants the ball all the time, every day. And that's not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done. That's why the Cleveland Browns. All right? I'm tell you right now, this is going to shock the world. It's going to shock it. Tennessee Titans is taking the AFC South. With that defense revamp, Tannehill, and you got Henry, Tennessee Titans are going to take the AFC South. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. Rivers going to do his thing. And of course, this is no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. The Chiefs are winning that West. Ain't nobody beating Mahomes and them boys unless they get hurt. And God forbid somebody get hurt. Ain't nobody beating Patrick Mahomes. Now, yes, it is. This is a no-brainer. My wild card, I got the Colts coming in as one of the wild cards. I think Phillip Rivers is going to turn that team around. He's going to play better. That leadership style is going to help the Colts make the playoff next year. So the Colts will be in the playoff next year. They about to be mad at me. Ooh, somebody about to be mad at me. Somebody about to be mad at me. Because I said the Texans are going to the playoffs because I didn't take them out. So the Texans will be in the playoff. Deshaun Watson, that man don't know how to lose. He don't know how to lose unless he's playing against Pat Mahomes. But Deshaun Watson is going to the playoff. The Texans will be in the playoffs. Oh, y'all about to be mad at me.
You got one left.
Y'all about to be mad at me. I love Big Ben. I wouldn't put this spot to to the Steelers, but I don't think Ben going to be enough to help the Pittsburgh Steelers turn it around. I really don't. I don't think he's even going to be healthy to finish the year, and I think the Steelers are not going to do it. So my team, it's not them Las Vegas boys.
You already blasphemous for not putting this in, but here we go.
The Los Angeles Chargers will be in the playoffs.
I almost threw my computer. I almost threw it.
The Chargers.
Tyrod Taylor?
No, they didn't. Tyrod Taylor's not going to be the quarterback of the Chargers.
So Justin Herbert, the rookie, is going to lead the Chargers in the playoffs.
Yes, he will.
Oh yeah, you must got some of Cali's most famous marijuana over there.
No. I'm just calling a spade, man. When you see it happen, when you see it come to fruition, it's going to be close. See, the Las Vegas Raiders are going to be tough. Don't get me wrong. They drafted a lot of offensive weapons for Derek Carr. Derek Carr. For DC. They drafted a lot of weapons for him. So they're going to be a tough out. They're trying to be like the Kansas City Chiefs. That's what they're trying to emulate their style of offense.
There'll be a track meet out there out west.
But I don't know if DC's going to – I don't know if we're ever going to see that DC before he got hurt. I just don't see it. I don't see DC being that DC before he got hurt. When he was damn near about to be the MVP of the league, I haven't seen him being the same since. I haven't, and that's just what it is. I don't think he's going to get it done for them. I don't. But I think Herbert and them boys are going to squeak them out just by the edge of the teeth, and they going to get in the playoffs. You're going to be mad at me.
So I just want to make sure.
At me.
I got to get this. I just got to make sure I get this right. So you believe in Bill Belichick?
Yes.
And Jason Stidham?
Yes.
In New England.
And that defense.
Stidham as your quarterback.
Yeah. Because he's going to manage the game.
Okay.
He's going to do what Tom Brady do. Take what the defense give him.
So
I love Tom Brady, but that's what he does.
You don't believe in Lamar Jackson and Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger ain't going to be healthy enough.
But you believe in Tannehill and Justin Herbert.
Yes. Tannehill is going to ball out this year. That Tennessee defense is hogs. And it only got better. That Tennessee defense only got better. Tannehill is not going to be forced to do all the crazy plays. You got to understand, he's going to manage the game. He's going to manage the game, and they're going to open up just a little bit more for him. They're going to trust him a little bit more and not really always just depend on Henry. They're going to have to be more balanced, and that's why I think they're the team to beat. They are the team to beat. That's just what it is. I'm not sugarcoating. They're the team to beat. And let me tell you why I say New England Patriots are going to be the team to beat out of that division as well. First in the league in points, first in the league in yards allowed, second in the league in passing, and fifth in the league, sixth in the league in rushing. They only stacked up on the defense. They didn't get worse. They got better. Now, look, if they can win, being 7th in the league in points, 15th in the league of yards, 8th in the league of passing yards, and 18th in the league of rushing, bruh, they're going to go to the playoffs. That defense is going to be – it's going to be like the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, the Ray Lewis damn near defense. When they had all them hogs, their offense didn't put up no points like that. Their defense did everything. And that's why New England is still going to kill Buffalo, because Allen is not the answer. He's not the answer.
Allen's better than Stidham, bum ass.
It doesn't matter, but the defense is not better.
I've seen Allen. I haven't seen Stidham, and
they see him.
Their defense is damn near equal.
You're gonna see him.
Buffalo was top 10. You just said it early in the show. Buffalo was top 10 in every defensive statistical category.
But they wasn't top 5. Okay? Top 5 is different. Top 5 is different. Top 5 is different than top 10. First, second.
I'm at a loss for words.
But that's what I'm just saying. I'm just calling a spade a spade. You ain't gotta like it. You don't. But you just gotta respect it. You ain't gotta like it.
It's not even to the point where I don't understand it.
That's
liking it is at least something I would understand.
It's easy that you don't understand. When it comes to fruition, you're gonna be like, yo, this boy bait. Yo, bait, man. Bait, bruh. Bait. What do you, bruh? You called it. And I'm telling you, I was gonna go with the Vegas Raiders, but I just feel like it's card. I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be calling you from Vegas when I'm at the playoff game.
All right.
I said, remember, I'm gonna be Snapchatting you. I'm gonna be like, hey, babe, remember when we out here?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But this is my time. Let's talk that talk segment.
Yeah.
I think I'm on chopping block.
Yeah. So look, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the clock.
Yeah.
You got 90 seconds, right? Let me find my clock. Where's the clock at? Right there. Oh, bull founding. You got 90 seconds, because I need to hear, because the people need to hear.
Yeah.
How do you have the San Francisco 49ers not even making the playoffs?
Yeah.
And why are you so convinced that the New England Patriots win? Those are your two things.
That really that hard? Okay. Tell me.
Because I don't believe in Jason Stidham bum ass. But somehow you believe in Bill Belichick and Stidham bum ass.
I'm gonna tell you why. Have we started the clock?
I'm about to hit you with the clock right now.
Let's start the clock.
Starting the clock, set, go.
It's not hard. New England's making the playoffs because of their defense. Okay? Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady that we know Tom Brady for last year because he didn't have a lot of weapons. But I think they're going to be just good enough to put up points. But that defense is going to be the reason they win that division. Bill Belichick is a guru for a reason. He's one of the greatest of all time coaches in the game for a reason. And he's going to show the world why. It wasn't just Tom Brady. It was me. And it had a lot to do with me, brother. Even when Tom Brady got hurt, we still had a winning record. It was just happening that the other teams was really, really good. Now, Lamar Jackson not going to the playoffs, it's not because I don't believe in Lamar Jackson's ability, it's because I don't know if he can do it with his arm. If they take away his running and they make him a passing quarterback, I don't know if they're going to have the same results as they had last year. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're going to make Lamar Jackson really beat them with their arm. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. Now you Las Vegas Raiders. I know you love them. But you're talking about a team that was 24th in defense with points allowed, 19 in yards allowed, 25th in passing yards allowed. And it was, what was that? 8th in rushing yards. Okay, that's just defense. Offense, it was 24th in points, 11th in yards, 9th in passing yards, and 13th in rushing yards. I don't think they're gonna get it done. I think the LA Chargers is going to squeaky squeal them. I think they're gonna do it. Now, the 49ers. I'm sorry. They lost some big weapons on that defense, and they got rid of some weapons on that offense. They still got my man Debo, But I don't think Debo going to be enough. Richard Sherman's is getting older. That defense is getting older. They're not going to be the same. And even though my man Staley did retire and they got my man Williams from the Redskins, I don't think that's going to be enough. They're going to be solid. They're going to be solid. The running game is going to be solid, but they're just not going to be the same. That division was much, much tougher than no records presents. The Rams going to be tough for them, and Seattle's going to be tough for them. And that's why I don't think they're going to make the playoff, because those two teams alone are going to be the reason why they don't make it. That's just what it is. I don't even know the season. And then my boys is going to get it because Matty Ice is coming back with vision. We loaded up on the offensive line. We loaded up on the offense. We got a running back now, and we got defensive hogs. All we got to do is stay healthy, man, and we're going to do it. Tom Brady on Tampa Bay is not going to get it done because of the line. That's what's going to stop Tampa Bay from winning games, that offensive line. That defense is good. They got weapons, but Tom Brady is going to know what it feels like to not have a good line when he's running for his life. And he's about 40-some years old. And him scrambling ain't a good look. So that is why I feel the way I feel when it happened. Y'all going to call me Bake the Guru. And that's what I mean. And that's going to end my talk. Because I'm going to talk that talk regardless. And when it happened, just call me Bake the Guru. That's all I want. Call me Bake the Guru. When New England win a division, Tom Brady don't make it because karma is a BITC. I'm telling you.
People, luckily it's the end of the show.
Yes,
and I to rebuttal that would just anger me. And I ain't got time for the anger during these quarantine moments. Yeah. So I'm gonna let the man have it. And we're gonna be calling him Bake the No Brew.
The No Brew. Wow.
The No Brew.
Wow.
Bake the No Brew.
Okay.
And it's all said and done.
But y'all let us know in those comments below, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Tom Brady making the playoffs? Do y'all think New England making the playoffs? Do y'all think the Las Vegas Raiders are making the playoffs? Let us know in the comments below. And always remember to talk that talk. We're about to get up out of here, man. We'll see y'all next week. We got some amazing topics that's going to talk about next week, and you don't want to miss it, all right? It's your boy, Bake.
And it's your boy, Too Many Reasons, a.k.a. D-Rap. Get at me, that's my Twitter. That's my Instagram handle, baby. Too Many Reasons. Get at your boy.
It's going to be too many reasons why the Raiders don't make it. All right, y'all. We are out of here. We see y'all next week. Peace.